Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of the Smith in the Black channel here at Ticker Talker, and we're going to finish off the month, finally, with the inside month here, SPY. We've been waiting for this one for a while. We're still waiting on stimulus. We're waiting on the election. And so we're going to close this baby out, and either side of this thing are going to get our attention in November because doing a whole bunch of nothing. And here in the weekly, the slight 2 down. Look at these ranges. So the question here is we're going to get a stimulus pop where we go 2, 2, 2, and then try and take out this here. Or do we continue the 2 down to go further into the inside month? So here, at this point, if we start dropping in, we are nowhere near taking this baby out. And so we got to be aware of that. If you go to QQQ, it's even worse, right? So there you have it. So you did have the slight 2 weaker to the downside, and so that got us some things going, and it closes out Qs. Start the new week as an inside day. So do we come back through this range or do we drop back through? We'll find out. If we go to Apple, and Apple did RevStrat weaker here, and the problem with that, once again, nowhere near not being an inside month. If we go to the small cappers, there at least we have the 222, a little bit better, right? And now you've got the inside weaker here, I believe inside weeks 24. Yep, inside week here. See if we can do that, or we come triangling back through here. Let's see. Go to VXX. VXX just kind of sitting there on the week, not doing much. So we'll see. It's still trying here in the month, still 2 its way down, right? So it's slowly bleeding out. If we go to the diamonds, yeah. So here you go. Same deal. So just not too much going on there. If we go to the transports, here, a little better. Took out the last month's highs, all right? So here, on the daily, it's kind of stuck in here, but you did triangle them out here if you want to come back through, all that kind of stuff. We might have some airline stimulus, so you can be aware of the news. Car, taking care of business here. And on the month here, been higher on the try, so coming out of here, that was a nice inside month there, but we'll see. If we go to ODFL, and ODFL still inside monther. But with the truckers, you can see hammer counter shooter if they want to go take this baby out 222 style. If you go to rider systems, slowly just drifting back up. And once it used to be somebody, when you go back to the monthly like so here. So we're all going to need rider trucks to move to Florida or something like that. Maybe we'll see XPO. And XPO here, just on the weekly, potential, this is 1 bar RevStrat, so potential 3-2 back down if they want to bring it in, and you'll see this on the daily. So you want to be aware of something like this because there's going to be a lot of eyeballs on this level right here, right? So if it breaks that, we want it to stay down there. Otherwise, it's just going to be like triangle out, and back into the range. So we'll see there. If we go to XLE, nothing to see here, folks. Just for months. Look at this. Here, just stuck in here doing nothing on the month OIH. Here doing nothing. If you go to financials XLF, inside month doing nothing, and now you got your inside week drying up doing nothing. If we go to XRT retail, XRT a little better. Remember on the monthly, you got this nice and green there, and that's what we look for. So in Costco here, and Costco inside week just on the highs, so some exhaustion risk. We'll see either side of that. Walmart here going inside on the month like so many. If you go to Target, and in Target daily, it's just slight triangle out to see if slight higher high, slight lower low to see if they can come ripping back through here. We'll see. If we go to AutoNation does its job on the monthly try, goes and tries them out up into here. So then you get some exhaustion. And on the weekly, potential 2-2 back down into this try. We'll see if that the profit taking keeps coming in. If we go to Chewy, here you can see closer to this on the 2-2, back down on the weekly. If it wants to come down back through this range, handily inside month. Dollar Tree, just potential of 2-2-2 back up into this thing on the weekly, because if it takes that out, your monthly would go 2-2 back up here over 96.37. KSS, been a corpse for a while down in here, but starting to wake up on that daily try, and here you can see this. Maybe we come up through. We can move that to there. So a little bit more on that if they want to come taking ripping through there. If we go to SIG, coming out of the ashes here too. On the weekly, you'll see this. Like so. See if we can get Captain Sig going. Go to Wingstop. And Wingstop did the 312 down. So the question is, can you rev strat back up through this, or does it keep going? And so look at the daily, you're going to see this. Either we try back up, rev strat style, or expando to the downside. If we go to, because if it breaks down, you'd still have that 2-2 month to the downside here below 126.35. So hovering around there, but we can keep an eye on either side of this thing. If we go to IBB, problem with IBB, here's the month. Yuck, 3 Doge, triple Doge, doing nothing. So it's more case by case. If we go to ACAD slightly 2-2 on the month here, just running out a month. So on the weekly, the potential here, 222 hammer after trying the out. If we go to Alexion, 2-bar inside weekly pattern, potential rev strat to the upside, and if it does, we know this monthly here would be 2 to the upside within the greater, try like so. Here, if we go to Amgen still bleeding out as a 2-month to the downside. So the daily just kind of walking down here, so we'll see if that keeps going, tries to triangle back up. If we go to ARNA, and ARNA weekly for the potential 222 to give us the magnitude to take this up, to have a 2-bar pattern outside 86.58. ARWR had a nice inside week to the upside, so that gives it a nice break green monther to keep an eye on, even though we're run out a month. 3-2, it's been higher. GILD, boy, this can't get out of its own way, and gaps up and just right back down for the potential 2-2, become a compound 3 and take all that stuff out. If we go to Jazz, and Jazz Farm on the weekly here, potential 2-2-2 to try and take this out, 156.26. Go to Lily, the Lily try. Look at this thing. So we can keep an eye on this thing because it's been doing this for a while. Like so. So you can see if it starts ripping back through here, tries to expand. If you get UTHR, still going. Nice 2-2 reversal month back through the previous range, seeing if we can still take this out, 127.79. If we go to some healthcare's ANTM, gunning back through this stuff, gunning for the highs here to take it out, 317.99 is what we're looking to take out there. If you go to Cigna now coming back up through here, it'd still be inside month, but getting closer to taking these guys out. So I'd keep an eye on that too with the XLV. Outside weaker to try and come back through previous range after triangle they out down into here. Like so. If we go to XLK. Yikes. It's within 8 cents of the opening of the month, doing nothing. SMH. Here, a little bit better on that, but you can see it's been some tight ranges for these guys. If we go to Facebook. Facebook, handily inside month. Does give you an outside weaker, though. So that's a 3. So either side of that, pay attention if you can get out of there and stay out. If we go to Amazon, and Amazon, boo. Look at that. It's within $4 of the opening. 3 1-month common. Go to Netflix. Netflix a little bit more action for the potential 3 month coming back down. And your weekly try looking like so. So still trying to drop back through that. If we go to Google. Goog. Inside month, but fairly green and closer to taking out the highs of that. So that's something, right? But weekly. Outside week, so you want to stay outside of that, right? Okay, if we get out, once you get outside of that. NVIDIA, oh boy. Nope. Doji month, inside monther. Analog devices, ADI, and that at least is 3-2 months to the upside with an inside week potential. Here, if they want to get that going a little bit, Get them monthly, trying to take out some of these highs. If we go to AMD, monthly the issue, but if they start to run them here a little bit, you'd have your weekly rev strat right here above this, 84.65. Baidu inside week, and if it takes it to the upside, that reconfirms the inside month to the upside. Baidu. If you go to Coop handily inside month, that we know. And if you go to the weekly though, however, trying to walk back up this here would be your triangle layout for the potential 222 back up over 309.08. Crowd gave us the 2-2 last week, so we'll see if that continues, and you're going to start off the week as an inside day if they triangle these guys out and want to take it right back up or expand down through this stuff. If we go to FTNT, just an inside day, so you got a slight try in here. See if they want to come back through here. You can watch that with the cyber stocks. If we go to microchip, inside week to keep an eye on. If we go to NXPI, potential rev strat slight to the upside or 2-bar pattern on the weekly. OLED, the potential weekly 222. For the rest of the week, you're still the hammer counter shooter on the month. Okta. But setting up the shooter counter's hammer back into an old 3, and so we know what that looks like. Been watching this one for a while. So we got our 2 back in. So the question is, does it go back inside to start the new month, or does it keep coming back through here? To start the day, you got a week, you got a slight hammer if they want a 2-2 or back up. If we go to PAYC, 3-2-2 day, and so unless that gets negated, we're looking to take this out, and still that monthly, that 3-2 monther hammer still going. PAYC, we got a PayPal, and PayPal on the week tries to triangle them out up into here. Now potential 2-2 back through here if they want to bring her in. Qualcomm with the semis, just an inside week to keep an eye on with Corvo, and Roku. Here, potential 2-2-2 to the backs to the upside, still bright green on the month. Xilinx, 2-bar inside pattern weekly, but potential rev strat to the upside. ZM finally coming in, closer to a 2-2 reversal on the weekly if they want to bring her back through this stuff. And just a few more. AAXN comes in, but it is still inside month to the upside if they start going green. DraftKings still that potential 3-month, and just kind of walking down here in the weekly, still a 2 down, so you'd have to have a reversal here, and that wouldn't kick in until 44.97 or 98, I should say. EXPD in the pandemic says, here we come. Monthly, looking to go outside month, so we'll see if that kicks in. If we go to FAST, handily inside month, but if you go to the week, you're going to see this. The outside week with hammer, if they want to come back through that. Used to be somebody good. Tires waking up here a little bit after they triangle the out. Tight range, triangle the out, triangle the out. So we'll see if that goes. And if you go to the monthly, here you can see that's 222 and been a lot higher in the history here. Good tires. IPGP, inside month to the upside, still good. If we go to JK Solar, moving around a lot. Inside month comment, pretty sure about that one, but it is moving around a lot. You got an outside bar on the daily, so you can keep an eye on that for good trading if they really want to bring her in. See if we can go 2-2 on the month there, but we'll see. Because you got run, giving it up ever since the inside week, still coming down. And you've got SunPower now. Going to be an inside week almost for sure. It's going to be a 1-3-1 almost for sure, but it is inside month to the upside, so we can still respect that if it starts going. And what you'll see here on the daily is this. Triangle the out and triangle the out to keep an eye on here. Like so. If we go to JMIA, That was nice on the daily, the hammer counter shooter, and bam, now these are an outside bar of that, which reconfirmed the monthly 2-2 reversal. If we go to Redfin, potential 3-monther if they want to bring this thing in. So in the daily, just kind of walking through here, you can see there's a lot more triangling to do if they want to keep bringing her in. So we'll see. Inside data start off the week. STAA, Momo Hammer on the inside month and upper. It's real nice. And then Tesla inside month for sure. So it's a little tough in here on the daily. You can see this getting really stuck in here. I mean, there's still some nice moves in here. You can see it pew, 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 pew. And then coming back for hammer to start off the week. But you got an inside month coming by the end of the week there in Tesla, so be aware of that. All right, inside month's going to finally close out, and then we'll start off a new month, and we'll have an election a week from Tuesday. That could get things going. So, yeah, that's the way it's going to be. All right, that's going to do it for this week. I'm Rob Smith, this is Mr. Black Channel here. Ticker Tiger.